Right, hi everybody, BC here, Construction 8, so we'll see what sort of artifacts are still around for some reason. Usual summons I wished, and well, I wished for Hecatonshire, and it was, even though there's 3 in the game, you can, because of weirdness, you can basically only wish for one of them, and Uruk already had it, so they ended up besieging my capital. That's awkward. I'm gonna have to be more careful with what and how I wish. So Urk and I work something out. They're gonna basically work on getting their Hecatonshire out of there. Um, I um, I'm gonna set up a charm battery here in Ports Pond Forest, and the goal will be to basically anytime I wish for something, I'll go ahead and have a bunch of charming going on. And maybe also some life for a life casters. So at the very least, if I can't have it, no one can. But that will be uh, our goal for basically acquiring some of these powerful summons, and or at the very least, I'll set it up in Ports Pond Forest, and that also means that if I fail in my wish, then I won't have my capital besieged. So that would definitely be a nice effect there. But it's annoying, is what it is. Usual summons, healing, no more. I don't think I found anything with these spells. Tartarian Gate. This Tartarian is healthy. It's a monster, but I mean, healthy is nice. So I'll go ahead and Gift of Reason that. Apotheosis failed because why did it fail? Oh, I think because my capital is besieged. Should be cast to the capital and will not be successful if the province is under siege, which is my own damn fault. So lots of mistakes here. Wasted. Shoot, how much is Apotheosis? 25. So wasted 25 gems on that. Wasted 100 on failed wish. But I've learned something from the experience, and I've done some research into better wish targets. Blood hunting. Battles. Kind of scroll through these. So here's how Uruk chose to gear out their Hecatonshire. He put +8 MR on it in the form of this lead shield and this amulet. The cosmetics are kind of a waste. This artifact, so he can get some free death gems. This artifact for fire and shock resistance, which can be resisted. 5% regen from this crown. He has 2 heads. This is interesting. Also, look at his prot. It says armor head 9. I guess it's just because he's got this armor on his head. Oh, it's averaged across the 2 heads. That's fascinating. So he would probably prefer this is 18 head protection, but Dominions recognizes that the creature has 2 heads. This heavy ass monolith armor, 10% regen, but these penalties to defense and encumbrance. Although his defense is still 23, mostly shield parry. Boots of quickness. And you're probably already seeing the problem. He's got 16 encumbrance, which mean and 31 for spells because the stuff you're wearing is doubled for that. So he goes and he casts Soul Vortex with the intent of being able to regain some fatigue, but he's already at 67. Then he casts Phoenix Power, and not even Phoenix Power, and he's already asleep. So it was useful information to Uruk to learn that their super combatant loadout here is just not where he needs it to be. Every time he wakes up, he just spreads out a ton of death, but then he goes back to pretty deep sleep. So that's Sextonshire. And just peek through these. Well, the Invincible. Oh, this is Achilles. Relays, last gasp, I guess. There's still 22 Star Children here, but Atlantis will clean that up, no problem. So this was Pythium's big, like, last stand. Like, they still got some guys, but overall, you would expect the statues to kind of fold here. A third of the Great Holmes died, but that's fairly replaceable for Agartha. Like, they've probably got a couple hundred more at home. Another attack from, oh, what are those called? The Forest Rise or whatever. This is funny. Thanks. Yeah, the plague is annoying. Changed to Durmor, I guess. So that's cool. Alright, and that's all of that stuff. Reached the Red Bay here, so we're gonna go ahead and storm. And then we'll head on out and finally actually clear up these relay provinces, since Relay's armies went to fight Atlantis, which is definitely what I was hoping would happen. There's still this crew besieging me, but I'm not actually in a rush to kick them off, because I'm still grabbing these land forts with all of these devils. We go ahead and look at artifacts. You see I'm forging the Trident from Beyond. As you might expect, most of them are already taken. What my Pretender can forge isn't everything, but it's a lot. This Bow of the Titans was just a free Seeking Arrow cast, which is kind of cool. Maybe I'll get that next. Trident from Beyond is what I went for. Water Empowerment. And then the extra Soul Slay is cool. Staff of the Frost King is a surprising available option. So that one is one that I am definitely going to aim for. I just didn't have the gems to pull it off this turn. Of course, you have the Underworld. That one already, yeah. What does that do? Sure, whatever. The other one that was interesting to me. Actually, let's make this Ring of Power instead of making this Trident from Beyond. Ring of Power is just better, and I can save some gem, like some of the more valuable gem. So you can skip becoming giant for now, and you can make a Ring of Power. Just to look over what else is here. It's the Astral Harpoon. Which I definitely do want to get. It can be a useful way of extracting individuals. Black Mirror, sure, I can mind hunt for once per turn, but investing all this up front, not too valuable there. Token of the Deep doesn't seem very useful in this game. So yeah, we'll go ahead and forge that Ring of Power, actually. Anything else worth noting? So the war between Urk and Ind continues to drag on. That said, I'm told the Ind has like 10 wish casters, which I didn't mention last turn, but I'm told is a thing. So that's a lot of power to be able to just deploy. Speaking of wish, that's fine. I was considering more site search spells and stuff, but I'm not gonna bother. Like Urk is hanging on, it's just well, like the writing is on the wall basically. Here's what they've got at home though. Almost 1,600 units. We've already talked about our plan for Relay. I sold this throne to Atlantis, Throne of Bones. I basically, like, I consider Atlantis to be the winner of this game. And I just, like, I told them I'm along for the ride. If, like, my thrones make the difference, like, you can have them. I don't really care. But I'll go ahead and claim that, and then they're giving me some goodies for it. I'm still going to besiege this one, of course. This one, and the land. Ermor's on their way out because Ermor is actively fighting Atlantis, so I'm kind of mooching some of this stuff over here. It'll be nice to have a wasteland in a spot that's not on the edge of former Machaka. And then we'll just kind of go from there. So yeah, fun times. See you around.